Okay, so since I found this really cool terminal emulator, I figured I'd make a quick video and go through some simple command line interface commands that everyone should know if they're going to be using Linux. So when you first pull up any command line, it's going to start you in your username desktop. And what I'm going to do is back up to the root directory so you can see how it actually gets here. So to do that, we're going to type in cd space decimal decimal. We're going to hit enter. We're going to do it one more time. And just to double check, we'll do it one more time. And then we're going to press ls to see what we have. And ls is going to show you all the directories in your current directory. So we're at the root right now. So to get us back to where we started, we're going to type cd to change directory. We're going to go back to home. And you can also press tab in the middle of commands to complete them. It's called tab complete. We're going to hit enter. We're going to change directory again to our username. And as you can see, we're back here. And that's right where we started. So if this command line ever gets too cluttered, you can always type clear. And it's going to clear everything off the screen. And of course, you can press the up arrow to see your previous commands. So now that we're here, I'm going to dive in. I'm going to go through making directories, making files, and copying them. So let's type ls again so we can remember exactly what's in our current directory here. So let's change to documents. I'll start typing documents and then press tab to complete it. Hit enter. Let's type ls to see what we have in here. So we have a few files from some of my older videos. So since I don't want to mess any of those up, we're going to create a directory. And that command is mkdir for make directory. We'll just call it test. And to see if it actually created the directory, we're going to type ls. And as you can see, we have one more directory there called test. So we're going to cd into test, type ls, and it's completely blank. So just so we have a couple files to work with, we're going to use the touch command. And we'll call this cool file, and we'll make another one. Cool file _2. So now let's see what's in there to make sure they got created correctly. So as you can see, there's our two files right there. So what we're going to do now, we're going to copy these files to a different directory. So the command for that is going to be cp. We're going to need the first file name, which is cool file. And if you're copying it to the same directory, you can just type the second file name like this. And you're going to have to rename it because, of course, it's going to override itself. So now if we press ls, as you can see, now there are 3 files. But if you want to actually copy it to a completely different directory, you're going to use the same command, cp, cool file. And you're going to have to manually type in the directory that you want. So what I'm going to try to do is copy that cool file to my second hard drive. And that file path is going to be, I believe it's media, my username, and I think it's called storage. Okay, looks like it went through, so let's go over here to our File Explorer and see if it actually put the file there. So yep, here it is. Cool file is right there. So that worked. So let's go back to our command line interface. Press ls again to see what we're still working with. So we still have our 3 files there. So we covered copying them. Let's go through deleting files. So to delete these, the command is rm. And you can manually type in the file name, and it's going to remove them one at a time. So that deleted cool file. We'll check ls again to see if it actually worked, and of course it did. What you can also do is type rm star, and it's going to delete every file in that current directory. So let's see if that worked. And yep, we press ls and nothing is there because we deleted everything. The star is a wild character, so any card character, so any file in there is going to be deleted. So that covers deleting files. The last thing is deleting directories. So let's change directories one step up. We're going to press ls to see what we have here. So we started out with the test directory. We're going to delete that. So the command is a little bit different. It's remove, and you have to press tac or -r and then the name of the directory. If you try it without that, it'll give you an error saying this cannot be removed because it's a directory. So you have to put that tac-r for the recursive parameter. So let's type in ls to see if that worked, and it did, so that's good. And our screen's getting pretty cluttered here, so we are going to clear it. And if you ever get confused on commands, you can always use the man space and then whatever command you need. So you can type man ls, press enter, and it's going to give you the manual page. And if you read through this, it gives you exactly what all these different arguments do. You can press enter to go down one line at a time, or you can press the space bar and it goes down one window at a time. So you can keep pressing space until you get all the way to the end and press Q to quit. So that should be about it. With those few commands, you should be able to solve most of the simple problems that come your way when running Linux. Thanks for watching.